Welcome aboard everyone to the third episode of the $10 to $1,000 challenge. This is obviously your captain speaking, and today, just like the other previous episode, I'm going to be taking some couple of trade and explaining each using just price action and candlestick psychology. I'll be analyzing 1 minute chart and taking my trade on 5 minutes. So today we've gotten our balance to this is the third episode, so we've gotten our balance to $19.72. So 10%, which is our first rule, taking 10% of every trade. 10% of that amount should be around 1.7, because like I always say, money management is key in trading. If you don't have money management, you can't make it in trading. So that'll be $1.7. All right, so let me look for some couple of good trade, and I'm going to explain each trade as I take them. Buckle up. All right, you see, this is an ascending price channel. You can see the flag. The price is moving between this channel, then finally broke it with this strong bearish candle. But you will be wondering why I did not take this trade. That was because I was waiting. Okay, I think I'm going to take the trade now. All right. Yeah, it happened again. Because the reason why I did not take this trade was because of our last trade in the episode 2. I could not find I could not find 5 minutes. This pair doesn't have 5 minutes expiry. It will add 10 minute expiry. And when I saw it, I thought when I saw this 5 minute here, I thought, okay, maybe the 5 minute has come, but it didn't. I've taken the trade now, as you can see, it's going to trade in the next 10 minutes, which was the mistake I did. Now I'm going to wait for 10 minutes to see if this trade is going to be a winning trade. Well, patience is always key in trading, and this type of stuff happens. So let's just wait and see if this is going to be a winning trade. And let's just wait for 10 minutes. And so if we've taken this trade for a 5 minute trade, we would have lost it, because this apparently was a fake breakout, which happens. But since the trade is for 10 minutes, so we have to wait for that 5 minutes. Let's see if it's going to still be a winning trade. But although the chances of this being a winning trade is very slim, but let's see. And that was a loss. We've gotten our first loss for this trading session. This is going to be our first loss. That goes to show that all trading strategy is fallible. All you also have to do is to keep your emotion at check. Do not revenge trade. Keep to your discipline. And let's just look for our second trade. Although I would say something, this market is a low volume market. In other words, if you can look at the candlestick very well, you see that they are not moving. They have long wicks. It's an high volatile market. So I will always advise people to avoid this type of markets. I did not see it before taking the trade, but regardless, I just, at least this goes to show that losing is part of the game. All that matters is how you bounce back and keep your emotion at check. But now let's look for our second trade for this session, since we've gotten our first loss for this trading session. As you can see, it has been in win win win. Now we've gotten our first loss. All right. So we've taken our second trade for this session. As you can notice it, obviously, this is a double bottom. This is our neckline, got broken strongly by this bullish candle. So I'm expecting, I took a 5-minute trade. So I'm expecting a reversal from this level here. So obviously that's enough room for us to take a 5-minute trade, but let's wait and see. That was a close call, but it was an easy win. Let me explain this trade again. So we have a downtrend, then it formed a double bottom, which is a sign of reversal. The neckline got broken by this strong candle. That was why I took the trade for 5 minutes in the upside. So that was how we won this trade. But though it was a close call, well, a win is a win. Let's look for our third trade. Here's a thought. Let me just take a 5-minute trade on this pair. Why, you may ask? As you can see, this is an absolute downtrend. As you can see, this is an absolute downtrend. We had our lower low here, then we have our change of character. So this is an absolute downtrend, and it's always good to go in the direction of the trend. So I also let me just follow, take a 5-minute trade, and our last resistance was here. It got broken, so this market is just going down. Well, let's see. And that was another close call. Yeah, but it's a window regardless. So why I took this trade, like I said, this was an absolute downtrend. I couldn't find any resistance. All the resistance have been broken already. So I just followed the trend for 5 minutes and we won the trade. There wasn't so much analysis in this trade. Anyways, let's look for our next trade. So I've took another 5-minute trade on this pair, which is almost the same thing with our last trade. As you can see, this level is a resistance level and it got broken by this strong bullish candle. It got retested and couldn't break below, so that's why I took this trade for 5 minutes, because I can't find any other resistance. All the resistance have been broken. I can't find any other resistance. So let's wait and see how this trade close. Now, in other words, I'm following the trend in this trade like the last one, our previous trade. So this is obviously going to be a winning trade. Before it becomes a winning trade, let me quickly explain again. So as you can see, we have an minor uptrend, and all the supply areas, this is all the supply area got broken by this strong bullish candle. That was why I took it, and I couldn't find any resistance area. So that's why I took it for 5 minutes following the uptrend. It's like our previous trade. So let's look for our fifth trade now. And guys, I've taken our fifth trade for this session. As you can notice it, this is our double top, our neckline got broken strongly by this bearish candle. That was why I took this trade for 5 minutes. Well, let's see how it goes. And that was an easy win. This was a double top broken by this strong bearish candle, and it was a graceful win. Although this wasn't a perfect double top, but and lastly, this was supposed to be our reversal level. That was why I took this trade. So I know that there was enough room for the price to come down, hit this level, and decide to reverse. And that's our fifth trade for this trading session. As you can see, our first trade for this session was a loss, which is going to be our first loss for this challenge. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we've gotten 4 winning trades in a row. So we have to stop the trade for this today and call it a day, because according to our third rule, once we have 4 winning trade in a row, we stop and call it a day. And we've gotten our $10 so far to 22.02 cents, and that's really a milestone. So in other words, we've doubled our money, our investments. And see you on the next trading session. Remember, the comment section is all yours. Feel free to drop any question you have, and if you want to join this challenge, I'll drop the link in the description. You can click on it and join and follow up with this challenge. So I see you on the next episode. This is Captain White Candle. Over and out.